So there are very few people in the metaverse space as knowledgeable about you also as a practitioner. I mean, you do this work, you create and build in the metaverse, you build for companies. What do you think sets you apart from the futurists and innovation speakers who are talking about the metaverse? Because in that world right now, those are the people that are being brought in probably more often than not. And yet here you are as a person who really is a practitioner in the space. How are you different from those innovation and futurist speakers?
Yeah, so I think you nailed it. Like, I'm a practitioner. I've been building this stuff for 8 years now. I have hands on experience building things for different types of companies, coming up with strategies. Like, I've put this stuff into the market and it's done very well and won awards. I also have an academic teaching background. So I've taught at NYU, I've taught at Caltech, I'm teaching at Barnard right now. So I have that background, which I think is interesting. And then I also have a background as a practitioner. I also really specialize in this. Like, I can have conversations about what does the intersection of the metaverse and artificial intelligence look like? What does the intersection of Web3 and the metaverse look like? I've worked on NFT projects, I've worked on blockchain projects, right? So I do have that broader body of knowledge and I can look at things in context and see how things overlap. But I'm not at the 30,000 foot view because oftentimes, while those folks are incredibly inspiring and a lot of fun to listen to, and they get people sort of excited and riled up, um, what a lot of those people don't do is give you next steps, right? So I think the role of a futurist is to really sort of present this big picture vision and get people kind of excited or interested and or curious about this vision. But it doesn't go oftentimes beyond the visioning. So what I do is I take the vision and I help translate it into reality. So I'm not just going to get up and say, okay, the metaverse is really cool and here's why you need to use it. Like, that's not as relevant as saying, okay, you're a brand, you want to build in the metaverse. Here's what you do. And that's what I can do because I've done that before. I can talk to a brand, I can talk to an educational institution, I can talk to whomever and say, all right, here's how we're actually going to build this. I'll give you a roadmap, I'll give you ideas, and I will send you on your way. And you execute, right? I want to empower you to execute on this. But I feel like I can be a little bit more hands on and in the weeds than some other folks.